Good afternoon, YouTube followers. This is Southwest 82, and today will be the video that you have been waiting for quite a while, you and myself. Everything, well, 90% of the componentry is now hooked up. The Megasquirt is fully installed right now. The only thing I have yet to hook up is the water lines for the air-to-water intercooler. Show it over here. Remember, if you remember, the blow-off valve and the intake air temperature sensor are right here in the elbow going into the intake manifold. As you come over to the fender side, you can see where the intake charge pipe comes out, runs right by the front well. Sorry, I just woke up. I just switched over to night shift and it's starting to get to me a little bit. See the turbo right there? That's an old air filter I just threw on there. Just comes out 90 degrees, goes across, goes up and over, and then there's the heat exchanger, if you remember, for the water intercooler. I do have the trans cooler hooked up. It is full of Dex 6 right now, so I'm going to get a little bit more stable conditions. So first order of business is, since this car has been sitting since last July, so that's what, about 14 months, I know the fuel inside of it is probably just shot at this point. So I will be unhooking the supply line that goes to the fuel rail, hooking a long hose that I have to it, put it in a bucket, then go to the fuel pump wires that are inside the compartment, putting 12 volts to it, and just draining the pump, filling it full of premium, hooking Megasquirt up to power, and hopefully next time you see this we shall have it running. So alright, what I'm doing now is I have just a battery hooked directly up to the fuel pump, getting all the old fuel out of it. You can see our roof is leaking. It snowed quite a bit yesterday. Then I've just got the supply line just hooked over or into a old piece of hose I have, and as you can see by the color, that fuel's shot. So, and it smells old too. It doesn't have that usual, you know, vibrant smell of fresh gasoline. So hopefully this will avoid any problems getting a base tune set up. Well, as you can see what I'm doing, just putting a couple gallons of new gas in here. Alright, about to make a couple changes that I tweaked on the tune last night. So first thing I am going to do is power up the stimulator, which is just plug it in. It also lets me know that the fuel pump primes. And we are going to go right here to Tuner Studio. Now it's going to synchronize, and it'll probably give me an error message saying, yep. Alright, I am going to use the current Tuner Studio settings. That will burn that to the ECU. It is writing. All data has saved. Okay, that looks good. Well, now I'm about to plug it up and see what's up. Alright guys, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Tuner Studio is hooked up now. It's linked to the Megasquirt. I don't have it all the wires routed nice and clean yet. The gauges are lit up. Oil pressure at the bottom, boost vac in the middle, EG or the wideband up top. We got the exhaust gas temperature, trans temperature, and air-to-water intercooler temp right here. It's not hooked up yet, so I'm not going to get any good readings. So I'm going to prime it a couple times and see what's up. That's ready. Well, that sounds rough. See what's going on. Alright, I'm done for the night. I can't quite get the idle stable like I want to. It's running okay on the fuel-air ratio. It's running about 2,000 RPM right now. It doesn't like anything below that. exhaust note's pretty good. But as you can hear, every so often there's a pretty good detonation of some kind. I think it's a fuel knock. I'm not sure. Timing kind of goes all over the place every so often. There, you heard it again. I pulled the spark plugs out. They're quite black right now, so I know it's not leaning out. So just have to refer to the guys over on Team Swift to see what they can figure out for me. And other than that, I mean, everything looks good. It's dripping just a little bit of oil off the front edge of the block, which, yeah, I'm not going to rip the motor apart just for a small pin leak like that. When I retorque the gasket, maybe that'll resolve that. Other than that, it's not leaking any or eating anything. So I'll come back in here in just a second. Now, I want you to hear what happens. You can probably hear it if I give it just a little bit of throttle. So that could be fuel, I don't know. So anyway, I'll keep you guys posted, but hey, look at the bright side. On this, the engine is running, the Mega Squirt is controlling it. I think it's just more operator error at this point.